just a quick look at gestures and animations. Now, gestures and animations are very similar, however, don't get them mixed up. An animation can be used in a gesture, but it is something completely different than the gesture itself. An animation is a set of instructions, and these instructions follow a sequential order, and then the avatar must follow this order. In this image you're looking at right now, the avatar is in a static animation. A static animation means the avatar is not going to move. It's just going to stay in this static position. Now if I should stand, which in itself is an animation, and maybe walk, that is an animation. This is an animation override that was provided to me. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and the avatar starts moving in an animation. The avatar even walks, which is an animation. Those are animations. Animations can be found within your inventory. If you open your inventory, animations are usually within the first area. There are also default animations in the library. I've created a few static pose animations. Here's one for a Roadrunner stand. The avatar actually stands on top of a huge Roadrunner, and the animation is not playing because the animation override is taking effect. That's why they call it animation override. So let me turn that off, and you see the static pose animation. So those are animation. Animations are uploaded by add, upload, animation. You can then find your animation and preview it, and it costs 10 lindens to upload. You can create BVH files in outside applications. There are a few developers and creators within Second Life who have created products that you can create animations in world and take that coding and place it in a notepad and then save that notepad as a .bvh and upload it. Several ways to create animations. The most popular animation is dance. So you probably go anywhere you see dancing. Dancing's pretty popular. I just have this thriller going on here. Gonna go ahead and double click it, play it in world for you so you can imagine, you know, Michael Jackson thinking the thriller job. Okay, that's enough of that. So those are animation. Gestures are other features that make your avatar come to life. These are also in your inventory. Gestures have what they call trigger keys. For example, if I were to select I'm on the PC today, if you're on a Mac, trigger keys do not work very well. You have to actually use the typing, the active type code, which I'll show you in a minute. But F8 on the PC usually defaults to the belly laugh. If you're a male avatar, you'll hear a male laugh. If you're female, you'll hear the female laugh. Open your inventory. Everything's in alphabetical order. So down here in gestures, you'll find several gestures. You may not have this many if you're a new avatar. I've actually accumulated a lot. I like to play around and create things with gestures. Now, gestures can contain chat, sound, and animations. And I said that there are trigger effects to these gestures. So I'm going to go ahead and open the female gesture here. Let's see if the laugh is in here. Right here is female laugh, and you can see it's active. And I made it active by right clicking. If I deactivate it, you see it's not bolded. Because it's not bolded, I can no longer use the trigger key of F8. It doesn't work. F8. See, because it's not active. But if I right click and make it active, F8, the avatar laughs. So I'm just going to double click this gesture and open it up. All gestures have the same similarity, and you can see that this description, female laugh, trigger / laugh with a shortcut key of F8. You can replace chat right here if you'd like. This particular one says start animation. Here's a sound. That's all there is to it. Very simple. You can add, you can remove to your gestures anything that you have modify rights to. You can also create new gestures. In fact, I've created some right here. Here's one. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my chat history is open by selecting Control H. That opens up chat history, and you can see I've already used this gesture. It just happens to be right before Christmas as I'm recording this. So I created this chat gesture that shows a little Christmas tree that says Merry Christmas. So it's right here. And I had to do each line separately, chat, 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 chat. And its trigger is if I type /Xmas. And the reason you always have the slash in front of it is that's a code in Second Life to not type. When, you know, you'll see a lot of typing animations. So if I type Xmas, hit enter, the chat gesture comes up. So you can create your own. Right click, new gesture, and you can, it comes to a default. Anytime you create a new gesture, there's a default gesture already there. You can select these and remove them. You can change the trigger. You can provide shortcut keys. You can add sound. There's already sound in your inventory somewhere, somehow. If not, get with me. I'll get you some sound if you'd like to play around. Animation. There are some default animations already in your inventory. Maybe, you know, a bow, a dance, one of these really crazy dances right here you could preview. Ooh. So these are very simple ways to make your avatar come to life.